fight of ESFL 90 Spil actions using the Conor McGregor in the red gloves. His opponent, Crooks in the blue, using Jorge Masvidal. If we see a flying knee, I might be able to lose it. But here we go. It's the first round. Let's see what happens.
Ooh. See that little side, that's some elite stuff right there. He sidestepped that little body sweep and then went immediately to the body. So now Crooks just has to tone it down a little bit on the gas tank. He doesn't have to do anything crazy. He's picking out his shots. You see he's a very reserved player. His boxing combinations are extremely crisp. Spil actions, he's going out that feint of the jab. He's telling me he's going to go for that jab body sweep again. Good leg kicks from xCrooks209 here. But good combinations. Great knee hooks. Great for Spil actions.
Absolutely. As both guys are more in the filling out process, we see a bunch of slips from Spil actions. Let's see if that plays a role in this contest, because I feel like one of those slips might lead into a mistake for Spil actions. But again, we see Crooks. Crooks is trying to find his distance, playing more of the center of the octagon. As we see both guys trying to go for a combination right there, and a nice leg kick at the end of that sequence from Crooks. Crooks is trying to find his avenues, but he can't whiff with these strikes. Good slipping from Spil actions so far, Romero.
Yeah, and notice that Crooks is very educated on what his block has to do. If he sees this block, he's kind of getting thrown a lot of punches. He's using his movement to get out of there and not let his opponent settle on throwing his combination. But Spil is also making those adjustments. He's throwing out his own slips. He's baiting out what Crooks. This is a high-level fight. I know this is the first fight for our main card, but this is some high-level stuff going on here from both gentlemen. And I'm liking the adjustments that Spil actions is making against Crooks.
Yeah, I'm interested to see who lands a head kick first. I feel like everyone's setting up these body shots, these hooks into a head kick, so we're really interested to see what happens. But so far, so good. Both guys are not trying to really give out all of their game plans, but a nice combination from McGregor, but he answers back with Crooks getting a nice combination on his opponent, but a nice body shot. Spil actions trying to find that distance, trying to attack the body a little bit, but not using these hooks into a valiant effort. He's trying to find his distance, but again, a nice jab coming from the way of Crooks, but good combination so far. It's been back and forth a little bit here, Romero.
It's been pretty back and forth, but there's the head kick you was talking about. But I don't know if you peeped this, but there was a real leg kick that Crooks tried to throw. And immediately, the moment that leg kick landed, Spil actions, he planted and fired off an uppercut rear hook combination. And he was trying to catch him at that forward vulnerability from the rear leg kick. Now they're slipping, they're baiting each other's reactions. That rear hook from Conor McGregor is going to be a problem. And that left hand that everybody fears when it comes to Conor is still a factor here in this welterweight division. Tries to throw off a head kick, doesn't get much damage off, still lands with the shin. Another jab, probing. This is a technical fight here. They're waiting, they're baiting. I don't know who the damage is favoring right now. It might be favoring Spil actions here. The body kick, tries to go for a sweep. To do so. Closely contested first round between Spil actions and Crooks.
Yeah, very technical, as you said, as we're winding down. And but an overhand lands. I don't know if that's going to count, or maybe it was too late for that overhand to land, but that was a good exclamation point for Crooks. But if we could see the fighter stats, 34-31 in total strikes, so both guys coming out fighting, and it's very, very close. So you can't take this round off for your both guys. It's time to adapt and see what really happens. And as we see, both guys are going back into the phone booth and just being very technical. And those leg kicks are coming out very nice. Crooks is kind of having some momentum here. This is looking really good.
Wow, there it is. That's the reads. Those are the adjustments. So now with Crooks, he's read his defense. He's read Spil's defense, and now he's turning up. Now, one issue is here. You're throwing your strikes. Don't allow your opponent to get back into the fight. Don't let them have that moment to fire back. Make them second-guess themselves, and that's what Crooks is doing a really good job here. He comes forward with the block, and he mixes in with head movement. Based on a reaction from his opponent, now he's firing up with a three-piece. Goes for the body, working high and low. This is a tactical work from Crooks209.
Yeah, and your Spil actions, you have to think, like, what do I have to do to just get the right blocking? Because it seems like it's changing up everything. He's changing up the levels. And I have to think, if he goes for a kick right here, he might get traded up or punished for his just being aggressive. So good on Crooks so far, as another body shot landing. Both guys landing body shots. Crooks just putting on the pressure, just hitting the blockade.
Wow,
the slip straight changes everything. The Conor McGregor out of nowhere with the straights.
There is the pressure that we talk about from Conor McGregor. Now he's just pressuring the distance. He's not really throwing too many strikes here. He's pulling the head movement, and that kind of edges the round in Spil actions' favor. But Crooks has to be careful how he goes about trying to get this rock back. The head up is the
front kick! The front kick is the answer to the question. Will Crooks find a way to rebound as he gets a vicious knockdown with a little over 2 minutes left? And man, it seemed like Spil Axis was having some nice momentum, but as soon as we said that, Crooks able to front kick his way back into pole position. And my goodness, Romero, these leg kicks, these head kicks are doing some damage right here.
Absolutely. Now it's up to Crooks not to make any mistakes here. He's still about like a 70%, 65% head off here with Jorge Masvidal. And against Connor, any amount of head off is going to get you in a lot of trouble. And now, good job from Spil to check that kick. And that front kick, una tiene fuerza from the homie Crooks. And he got that nice drop. And it might, if that first round was close, momentum is shifted in Crooks' favor now. He doesn't want to make any mistakes.
But it's the momentum. As you said, Masvidal, Crooks 209. Will he get the victory? He's so close ahead of, but so close. But the defense of Spil Axis is able to just disrupt that hook for one moment. That could have been the be-all, end-all. But again, Spil Axis is able to live to see another second in this second round as it's getting closer and closer to the end of the second round here. But again, another posture up. Crooks trying to put it away. The screen is getting red, but again, good defense from Spil Axis. But man, that is a huge crushing blow for Spil Axis right there, Romero.
Absolutely. Oh my God. You're not Spil Axis from Crooks, bro. Oh my God. Crooks. This is what happened. With that drop, look, he timed the pull. You can't block when you're pulling back, so he times a beautiful front kick because he was in range to get hit by that front kick. Then for the second drop, he timed Spil Axis trying to slip, and he caught him with a lead hook, and he caught him with a cross on the way down. Wow. Beautiful. So Spil has to go forward. He needs to go forward. Their head up is very similar. Spil can still win this fight. He has the fighter to do so. It's going to be a matter of who wants it more right here. Who wants to win this fight?
Like a great Boston Celtic once said, anything is possible. As we're in the third and final round of our fourth fight of ESFL 90, Spil Axis needs to go for the gut. So both guys trying to go for a slip strike. Oh, but a nice shot. That could have been, if that was a head kick, that could have been stun for Spil Axis. But Crooks doing a nice job. As you see, the significant strikes landed. It's 20 for Spil Axis. Spil Axis finding some rhythm, finding some strikes, able to get that head health low. But again, when he has his butt to the cage, he needs to watch out for the pole counter, because if he gets hit with a head kick, that could be all that she wrote. But again, the slip straights Spil Axis is looking for, but Crooks not to get an answer. Can he take it away here, Romero? It seems like he wants his opponents back to the cage right here.
Yeah, he wants it, but he has to be very careful. He's being a little bit too passive for my liking.
Oh, with the straight, the 1-2. Spil Axis finding some way to get back in this fight. This is what he exactly needs to do. The momentum is finally back, but can Crooks respond again like he did in the second round? Here we go. Let's see what happens.
That first round was razor close, and honestly, if you have a lead like that heading into the second round, you gotta realize this is the ESFL. This isn't a ranked fight. This isn't something where you have to fight or put on just for anybody. You gotta try to come out here and win. If I'm Crooks 209 here, you gotta turn up, change the game.
Oh, the whip! The whip! Oh my goodness! He went for the gusto, and he came up with nothing. Spil Axis on the cusp. Oh, he tries to get away. Oh, but a head kick lands. Head kick lands on Crooks. Crooks on the back foot. Conor McGregor. Spil Axis. Can he get the victory? He is so close. Spil Axis going for the kill. Crooks is on the back foot. This is not good.
And again, this is 2 times now that I've seen these fighters. They're getting rocked. They're getting worked. Their head health is getting stretched. And there's a head kick. And he's not trying to initiate any grappling. And Veda actually done the same thing. Initiate the clinch. And that's it. Oh,
he tried to go for the home run hit, and it just missed. He wasn't in range, as Spil Axis able to get the straight into the face of Crooks. What a victory for Spil Axis right there.
Wow.